It's contest time! This channel got its start as a direct result of the first Down and Dirty weathering contest 3 years ago. And now it's my turn to host it here on JC's Rip Track. Hi there, my name is John and welcome to JC's Rip Track, a place for advice and tips on adding realism to your model trains or modeling anything for that matter. So if you're looking for ways to transform your plastic models into something that looks like it belongs on the rails or roads today, then click on subscribe and that little bell icon to receive a notification every time there's a new video. It's been 3 years since Ron's Trains and Things hosted the first Down and Dirty freight car weathering contest in conjunction with IMRRO.com and sponsored by Midwest Model Railroad. I was the grand prize winner for that first contest, which was the driving force behind the creation of this channel. I served as one of the judges for the second round, and now, since I hit 10,000 subscribers a little while ago, it seemed appropriate that, with Ron's permission, I would host number 3, and we launched that today. So here's how the contest is going to look. In previous years, it has been the Down and Dirty Freight Car Weathering Contest. For this version, this third contest will have not one, but 3 categories. The original freight car plus 2 more, locomotive and structures. Prizes are for the top spot in each class, plus a People's Choice Award and a new Best of Show Award. And I'll get into what the rules are and what the prizes are and how they work in a moment. But first, I wanted to introduce you to the judging team. For judges, I am pleased to announce that in addition to myself and a representative from our sponsor, Midwest Model Railroad, Eric Hall of IMRRO.com is returning as a judge, and veteran weathering experts Ralph Renzetti and John Peters will be joining the team. In previous contests, the entries were peer judged, but this time around we've decided to streamline it a little bit and pull in some experts in the field. So here is a little bit of an introduction. Ralph Renzetti is well known in the model railroading community as the Mudfather, making locomotives and rolling stock look like the real things for years. He and I have had many conversations and have shared at least one live stream on the subject. We are in the process of setting up a few more live streams on weathering and weathering ideas as this contest progresses as well. John Peters has been into model railroading since he was 13 years old, and for the past 31 years he has worked as a professional tattoo artist and is now working on his 3rd layout. John's skills as an artist translate exceptionally well when it comes to weathering locomotives and rolling stock, as you can see here. Eric Hall has been involved with Down and Dirty weathering contests from the beginning, helping Ron Marsh when he launched it on his channel, serving as a judge in both previous versions of the DDWC. Ralph, John, and Eric all have YouTube channels that you should check out and support, and I've included links to their media down below. The 5 of us will be judging all of the entries in each of the 3 categories, and you as viewers will get to judge for yourself and pick the winner of the People's Choice Award. So here's how the categories and prizes are going to work. There are 3 categories but 5 main prizes up for grabs in this contest, as I mentioned earlier. The classes are weathering rolling stock, locomotive, and structures, but the prize breakdown looks like this. Best weathered rolling stock, best weathered locomotive, best weathered structure, the People's Choice Award, and Best of Show. The winner of each category will win a $75 gift card from Midwest Model Railroad. The Best of Show prize will be awarded to the best overall entry selected from the winner of one of the 3 categories, which means that the overall winner will receive a total of $150. The People's Choice Award can be awarded to anyone who enters, and they do not have to win in any of the categories. Voting on the People's Choice Award will be on Midwest Model Railroad's website. Additionally, category winners will receive a t-shirt and a bag from Midwest Model Railroad, and Ron Marsh of Ron's Trains and Things will be contributing a t-shirt to category winners. We will be working on additional prizes as the contest progresses, and we'll give you updates as those come in. Now for the rules. You may enter as many categories as you like, but only one model in each. There are 3 main rules to remember for the contest across all of the categories: stock, scale, and new. First off, stock. This is a weathering contest, so no super detailing on locomotives and rolling stock. You may swap out couplers, trucks, and wheel sets, but the models themselves must remain largely stock. If you have a question about something that you would like to do and you're not sure, go ahead and run it past the judging team. Just contact me at the email address included below. For structures, you have a little bit more freedom, but judging will be on the weathering of the building or structure itself. However, keep in mind that a poorly built model may take away from its realism. You may weather the rolling stock, locomotive, or structure however you choose, including painting an undecorated model, weathering a stock painted one, or doing something somewhere in between. You can use whatever techniques or materials that you want to weather your entry. Now, in repainting, new decals are allowed, and you may even start with an undecorated piece and paint it from the ground up, whatever you think will make the best presentation on your model. Decals or decals are only permitted for car or locomotive markings and numbering, including relettering or numbering over a patch. Graffiti is permitted but not expected, and if you are adding graffiti, it must be hand-painted and not a decal. Specific weathering, rust, and streak decals do exist. However, because this is a weathering contest on your skill, you may not use these. You also must include a prototype picture that is the inspiration for your entry, whether you are using it to replicate it or to use it as a guide. This helps the judging team know the look that you're aiming for, and it can help us provide you with some feedback for your entries. Now, what scale? Well, the scale is entirely up to you. Most entries in the earlier contests were HO or N scale, but there have been a few in other scales in the past, including S scale. So whatever scale you like, you may enter. Any entry into this contest must be a new project. You may either purchase a new model for this purpose or use one from your collection. However, if it is the latter, the model must start clean without any weathering at all. And you may not use a pre-weathered model, and this includes any of the primed for grime models that are out there. To enter, you start by sending me an email at jcsriptrack@gmail.com, which I have posted in the Show More area below. Make sure to put DDWC3 in the subject line, and I will send you a digital copy of the complete rules. To get updates and tips as the contest progresses, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon so YouTube can notify you of any updates or videos I put out. Once you have decided on what categories you plan to enter, send me a picture of what you're going to be working on for the contest before you start weathering, along with an image of the prototype serving as your inspiration. The before picture of the model needs to include the date when you took the image to show that you started the model sometime after May 5th of 2021. You can take a picture of the model beside a device that shows the date or time, or even as something as simple as a handwritten note showing the date. To complete your entry, you will need to submit your work by midnight Hawaiian time on Labor Day, Monday, September 6th, 2021. I will include the details for submitting your work with the written rules that I will send to you. As mentioned earlier, you may submit a maximum of one entry per category, but you may enter as many categories as you like, but you can still only win in one. It means that there will be at least 3 different winners in this contest and prevents a potential sweep of categories. However, consistently good entries across all of the categories that you enter could be a deciding factor for Best in Show, so there is an incentive to enter more than one category. Now, the important part, show us your work. One of the significant features of the Down and Dirty Weathering Contest series is demonstrating your process of weathering your entry, and that remains true for this version of the contest. You need to show your work for the benefit of the judges and the wider audience. The judges will not only be looking at the quality of your weathering work, but how will you demonstrate your process. If you enter in more than one category, you will need to do this for each of your entries. Now, there are a few ways that you can do this. The first one is as has been done in the past. Create a video showing your process from start to finish and publish it on YouTube. But you can also create a photo blog of your work that shows the steps, posting it to a publicly accessible site where the process is all in one place. Or you can create a hybrid of the above as a photo essay in video format to share on YouTube. For some, the prospect of producing a video is a daunting one. Not everyone has access to video production software or has the training or the expertise to make it happen in the same way that you might see on this or other channels. But instead, there are ways to create a photo essay of your work that can then be exported as a video and published. Take a lot of still pictures of your work as you progress and put what you're doing in writing. As one example, if you've ever worked with PowerPoint, you can use the program to export the slides of a presentation into a video format, adding audio, whether music or narration, as you need it. It doesn't need to be fancy. If you need coaching on ways to do this, that will be one of my roles as the contest unfolds. In addition, I will be creating a photo essay of my own of a scenery project that I did a few years ago to illustrate how you can do this using only a slide presentation program. The big thing is to show and share your work. If you have some alternate ideas on how you would like to share them, please contact me and we can discuss your ideas. It is also essential to keep your videos concise. Your videos should be 8 to 15 minutes in length, so you will have to edit. Anything over 20 minutes long will reduce your presentation score. Also, longer videos, and I speak of this as experience, longer videos have lower audience retention rates, so do keep that in mind. As they arrive, I will put any video entries into a playlist that I will publish on JC's RipTrack. You may also wish to create a playlist on your channel to share everyone's entries. Finally, all completed entries will be published on Midwest Model Railroad's website with links to your chosen ways of sharing your work. All of this is further detailed in the full rules, which I will send to you after you email stating your interest in the contest. Of course, I can also talk to you about your ideas and answer whatever questions that you might have. So do you have some pieces of rolling stock that you would like to try your hand at weathering? Do you have a weathering project that has been sitting on the back burner for some time? Do you want to explore some new techniques? Are you a hardcore weathering veteran? No matter where you're at on your weathering journey, come and give this 3rd edition of the Down and Dirty Weathering Contest a try. After all, if the original Down and Dirty Weathering Contest helped found this YouTube channel, who knows what the experience might do for you. So if you want to follow along or get involved in the contest, please click on the subscribe button and the little bell icon that appears if you wish to be notified anytime I put out a new video or updates for this contest. Also, click on the show more in the area below this video. And finally, you can check out some of the helpful links either on social media, my Patreon page, even my Thingiverse page, and my Amazon page that features some of the materials that you see in my videos. So thanks for watching, good luck, and may you keep on track.